Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Khalik Darwish. Dear friends and fellows, we want to become a successful person. We want to become a happy person. We want to do whatever we want to do. We want to reach wherever we want to reach. We want to achieve whatever we want to achieve. That is something really great. And it is the right of each and everyone else. As long as it does not hurt or it does not create the loss for the other people, I think we have every right to succeed, every right to move forward, every right to develop. And as for this development, as for this success is concerned, that is going to be the topic of our today's discussion. That is a very useful article. That is a very useful topic, and I think there are millions and millions of paper, more maybe than that, which has been written how to become a successful person. But I think we are going to simplify it, and we are going to make it as simple as possible. And that is something which has been I think written in an article. The article has been published in the Times of India, and it is one of the best article I ever read on the subject. The caption of this beautiful article is Seven Habits of World's Most Successful People. Seven Habits of World's Most Successful People. I think that is a great article indeed, and it contains lot of information, knowledge, and wisdom. Very precious matter in just seven things, and these seven things I think are equal to the 70 things. And because these are extremely important, not everything has been included into that. Rather, things which are extremely important has been enlisted in this article. So for all that reason, I think that this is quite an authentic, quite a validating thing, which must be kept in the mind, and which must be acted upon to become a successful person, to become a happy person. Let's go toward those seven habits of most successful people in the world. First of all, the author says it is the goal setting. Goal setting goal setting actually mean that we are going to decide in which direction to move, that is called the goal setting is of course extremely important, because unless and until we have set the clear goal, we may, even if at all we are working, I think this work will be go into the wastage, and nothing will be obtained or achieved out of this thing. My dear friends and fellows, goal setting is the first thing. And I think this goal setting is like setting up the direction, in which direction to move, what to do, what not to do, what is important and what is not important. And now the second most important thing is time management. Time is the most precious commodity a human being have ever had, because the life is most important, extremely important. Nothing is as important as our life is. Nothing is as important as our life is. For that reason, we need to understand that the life has been given to us in the form of the decades, in the form of the years, in the form of the months and the weeks, in the forms of the days and the hours. So, for all that reason, it is the time which is extremely important. And if at all the time is extremely important, the most precious commodity ever, I think for that all reason we need to understand what is the way to utilize it better, and how to manage our time. And the simplest ever technique I have ever read about the time management is making a list of the to do list, and all and listing all the items. Every time something comes to our mind, we should be putting it, adding it into the to-do list. And then not only this thing, we need to categorize it into four categories. First of all, there should be an A category. A category stands for the items, for the things which are important and urgent at the same time. Now there is a B category. B category mean the things which are important but not urgent. Now there is a C category, the things which are not important but urgent. And then there should be a D category. D category mean the things which are neither important nor urgent. So that is how we can manage our time. Somehow the time management is the most important thing after the goal setting. And the third habit of the most successful people in the world, that is continuous learning. Learn and keep learning. Learning is extremely important because it enhances our capability. It provides us with the information, with the knowledge, with the wisdom, and this information, knowledge and wisdom will take us toward the peak. I think will take us toward the success. So we need to learn from cradle to grave, because it is a prophetic saying that seek knowledge from cradle to grave. So we need to keep learning, getting of information, getting of the knowledge and the wisdom, and of course the skill. So that is how we can continuously learn. I think as long as we are alive, this should be the most common activity throughout our life. And that the fourth is perseverance. And what is this perseverance? If at all we are running like a rabbit and then we forget it for a lot of time and then we restart it, it is far better to do a little but do it on a regular basis. It is the regularity of any good habit which will create tremendous amount of result and success. And without this, I think we will never be able to succeed, to develop, to create the worthwhile results. So perseverance mean doing something good on a continuous and a consistent basis. That is extremely important. And now the number 5 is networking. Networking is very important. Mean the people who are positive enough, the people who are going to become a successful enough, the people who are successful enough. We need to develop the relationship. And even the people who are not that effective, because we might need them any moment in our life. So for all that reason, I think that the social networking, we need to have a very good number of people on our list, and we should be staying in touch with them. Today, nowadays, it has become very easy to keeping a contact with them. There are so many social media apps which are helping us in reaching the people in an easier manner. My dear friends and fellows, I think this social networking, it matters a lot, and without that a person does feel lonely. And it is, there are so many of the information, the knowledge and the wisdom which could be achieved out of the networking. So that was the number 5. The number 6 is health and well-being. Health is of course the most important thing ever after the life. Once the most important thing which is there for us, that is life. And the second most important thing is our health. And health is very very important. We should never ever be compromising upon our health. I think health is the biggest ever wealth. Nothing is, no wealth is as important as this health. So for all that reason, we should never ever compromise upon this health and well-being. We can do all that by eating the healthy diet, by providing ourselves with the enough amount of sleep and rest, and then finally exercising sensibly and continuously. So it is the number 6 is health and well-being. Number 7 is giving back. Give back to the society in the shape of the charity, in the shape of the philanthropy. I think we should be helping, sparing a bit of the time, a bit of the energy and the money, for the sake of the needy people in the society. And as for the Islamic teachings are concerned, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has exhorted upon all the Muslims to spare some 2.5% on annual basis and give it to the needy people. Try to fulfill the needs of the needy people in the society. So giving back in one way or the other, that is extremely important. We must not be ignoring it, because without that we will not be having any sort of good self image. And that is why it is extremely important. Let's have a very quick revision of all those seven habits of world's most successful people. This article was published in the Times of India. First habit is good goal setting. Goal setting is the first such habit. The second is time management. The third is continuous learning. The fourth is perseverance. Number 5, networking. Number 6, health and well-being. Number 7, giving back. So all of that is extremely important, my dear friends and fellows. So I think these 7 habits are the world's most successful people. Extremely, extremely important. Thank you.